it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be kind of giving you guys a list of things that you are going to need for your horse in the fall and winter weather. Blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk tonight. If you live up north, you're probably going to have to do a few extra things, but these are just some of the things that I do and some of the things that I found online and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that it is helpful. Let's just get started. So the first thing is that your horse needs a salt block or some type of salt in their diet, because in the fall and winter months your horse does not really have as much desire to drink water as they do in the hot summer months. So it is important that your horse drinks enough water in the fall and winter because they will colic from dehydration. So you definitely want to make sure that they are getting enough water, and basically the salt just encourages them to drink water. And I use salt blocks because all of my horses will lick a salt block. Some horses don't really lick a salt block, so you might have to put a little bit of salt in their food. But all of my horses lick salt blocks, so I just have a salt block next to their water trough. I use hay nets almost all year round, but I really love them in the fall and winter time because we don't have a ton of property. We have a few acres, so in the fall and winter we don't really have a lot of grass. Horses are made to be grazing all the time, otherwise they will colic and get ulcers and just a bunch of things like that. So what the hay net does is it mimics them grazing. So it's really important to go and hang up hay nets and put hay in them so your horse has forage all the time, even though they are not able to get a lot of grass. It kind of replaces them grazing all the time. So hay nets are really important because of colic and ulcers. If you put the hay in the hay net instead of spreading it around, it lasts a lot longer in the hay net rather than you going and putting it on the ground or in a feeder or something. Okay, and the next thing is to have some type of shelter for them. Make sure that they have at least something with 3 sides in it to stand under in case the winds are really cold. That way they can kind of get out of the wind and stuff. Just make sure it has 3 sides and a roof. That way they can get out of the elements if they want to. The next thing is to make sure that they are up to date on their shots and their deworming. And then something that I found online is having a water heater in your water trough in case your water troughs freeze. We don't really have to worry about that here because it doesn't get that cold. Sometimes there'll be like ice on the top of it, in certain spots, but it's not completely covered in ice. But it doesn't really freeze where we live because we live down south. But if you live up north or somewhere where it gets cold, you might need to look into getting some type of water heater to go in your trough so it doesn't freeze. The next thing is a blanket, and that also depends on where you live and your horses and your situation and everything like that. But I thought I would include it in here anyway. Okay, and the next thing is the blah blah. I can't talk, I'm sorry. The next thing is fat equals warmth. So in the fall and winter, your horse needs to take in a little bit more extra calories, especially if they are underweight. And that is just going to help them maintain a more comfortable body temperature. So yeah, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope that it was helpful. I love y'all so much, and don't forget to comment your favorite season down below. I don't know what mine is. I don't really have a favorite, but I do really enjoy the fall and winter because of all the family festivities and everything like that, and the riding weather is really nice where I live. But yeah, I love y'all so much and I will see you guys next time. Bye! So the first thing is a salt block, and that is basically salt. I don't know what I'm saying. Lord help me. What am I saying? I'm gonna have to edit this bunch. Hair, I don't want you in the front. Stay where you are. Okay. So the first thing is blah, blah. I was gonna say something else, but I totally forgot. What was it? I don't remember. Oh well. Yeah. I cannot talk, I swear. Lord help me. I told you to stay back there. You don't even listen. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm such a grandma. Okay. Oh, doggy. What a nice day do you think I'm gonna die? Fix my hair. I'm so weird at work. I need to end this before it gets too long. Oh, I can't get up. I'm gonna die. Okay, I got it.